Today I'm going to show you how to shorten your Buddha Power Black Obsidian bracelet. I received mine a few months ago and I really like it, but it is too big for my wrist. I'm sure this has happened to many of you. I have some beads at home, but I'm not a professional, so I will show you how I managed to do it with very little material. I did a practice run by making a bracelet with a stretchy string and some beads that I have, and they have the same size holes as the obsidian beads. I like my bracelet to be kind of tight on my arm so that it doesn't fall on my hand. To know how many beads to take out, you can just twist your bracelet to see how many beads to take away. The most important thing to have is a stretchy cord. I'm using Opalon jewelry fiber 0.7 millimeters. And because the thread is very soft, we will need a needle to pass it through the beads. If you have a thicker thread, you may be able to do this without a needle. I didn't have one at home, so I decided to make one. I looked for some kind of wire and I had the idea of seeing what is inside the common twist tie, and the wire inside the twist tie is actually pretty thin. To make the needle, pull on the paper to uncover the wire. You will need around 4 inches of wire, and you can cut it with a pair of scissors. It's thin enough. Now fold it in two and with a pair of pliers, press at the fold to make it flat. There's your needle. You will need about 26 to 28 inches of thread. This is about 66 to 71 centimeter. Put it through the needle. Before I start putting the beads through the needle, I'm putting a hairpin at the end of the thread so that the beads don't slide out as I'm putting all the beads through. I'm now passing one of the thread through the loop before I start making my knots. Now pull that tight. Now tie an overhead knot. It's just left over right and through the middle and pull, and then make a second knot and try to do the opposite that you did before. Make right over left this time. Tighten it well between each knot. You will need to make 4 to 5 knots. Now, if you have some glue at home, you can put some on your knots. I have some Gorilla Glue here, so I will use a toothpick to put some on the knots, and then you have to let it dry for at least 30 minutes. Cut the extra thread and then pull on your bracelet so that your knot goes hide inside the beads. Voila! The bracelet is holding on my wrist.